Hello everyone and welcome to my 5-star island tour. I'm super excited to show you what I've come up with so far. This is my first ever 5-star island that I've completed. Right now it's just sort of like a cozy, like just basic island. There's not really a real theme, but I did want to go ahead and document it because I probably will be doing some revisions in the near future with all of our new items that just came with the update. So here's what I have so far. This is my map. You can see it's sort of like really open. There is a lot of open area that hasn't been built yet, and then I did try to make it pretty easy to walk through. But I will go ahead and show you all of my villagers. The first one we have is Agnes, Jacob, we have Stitches, and then Dizzy. We have Cookie, we have Coco, who's our newest villager. We have Sherb, Frobert, T-Bone, and Henry. So a pretty wide assortment. Our resident services is right there by the entrance. And then we do have our shop and our tailors right there next to it. Our museum's on the far right. Our campsite is over on the beach, and then it's pretty close to the airport too. So that's how our map's laid out. And it looks like Red is also here today. So I will go ahead and show you what my entrance looks like. I did try to keep it pretty basic with just some terraforming. Over here to the left I have my beach. None of my beaches are really decorated besides I think 2 areas. I do want to do that in the future too. But for right now there's just some flowers on them and some weeds. This area was intended to be a picnic area, but now it's just a sitting area. I still think it's cute. But over here to the over the bridge we have what was a spooky forest during Halloween season. Now it's actually just sort of like an enchanted forest. This is my favorite area on the island. It just feels really disconnected from the rest of the island. It does feel like a nature walk with all of the mush items and the trees and the flowers. It does feel really cozy here. Today I actually did get these little mossy weeds on a cabin trip. But yeah, this forest does lead you to sort of like a camping area. It is super cute. I like the way this area turned out, and I did go ahead and put my campsite here. I'm not sure if this is the best place, but it is sort of fitting. But it is really convenient to get to if you do have somebody staying at your campsite. These are just things that I feel like my visitor would enjoy. We have like an outdoor sink, which I thought was cute, and some laundry stuff. Then over here I have my nuptial bell. I really wanted to use this somewhere, but I didn't know where, so I sort of decorated this rock with some instruments with it. If you come back up through the forest, it will lead you to my house, which I turned into a vineyard. So I'm super happy with myself for doing this. This actually took a really long time for me to get the items that I needed, which was, one of them was this grape hat, and when I saw it at Alo Sisters, I was like so happy. And then I had to get purple hyacinths as well, so it did take a while. This is sort of like an outdoor wine tasting area. This is super sweet too. I just got bread to add to this table. This table was bare for a long time. And then I love the hyacinth lamp. It looks like a grape lamp or something. And then this I just got with the update from my resident services. So I was pretty happy about that. Over here I was just showing you this area. To the right there, that was a wheat field before we had wheat. And now I don't like it as much now that we have wheat. So I'll probably do something different with that area soon. But the inside of my house, I did turn this into like a, this is also like a winery, like an extension of it. This would be, I guess, where you would buy your wine or order it. I just made this setup with podiums, and then that is a fax machine. So yeah, I love the flooring in here. This is actually dirt flooring. And then the walls, I don't know what the walls are called, but I think they're really fitting as well. And I'll go ahead and show you my upstairs. These are like the only 2 rooms I have decorated in my house right now. So this is the upstairs. It's kind of like a studio. There's really not a lot to do up here. It's kind of a big open space. So it's a lot of, space to fill up. But I just imagine, my villager renting it from the owner of the winery. So I think that's a pretty cute idea. There, my villager got stuck. I don't really know what was happening there. Here we go. But yeah, not a lot to do up here. I just wanted it to look kind of old and run down a little bit. So over here, this is like a DIY station that I sort of hid behind the trees. And then if we actually go this way, this is another failed breeding area. I have a couple of these on my island. This one's actually been pretty successful. It's given me some hybrid flowers. Maybe just because it's big. Oh, I didn't mean to flex on y'all like that. But I was really just going to talk about how I really want to do a city island because I love the ATM. So this over here is my cafe. My villagers actually really love this area. They are always over here sitting down, eating donuts. I've even seen Henry come up here to this espresso machine and start making coffee. I didn't even know that did that until I saw him do it. So that was super cute. So I do like this area. It's a little build. This up here is actually my apple orchard. This was my first ever build on my island, and I still really like this area. It's really small and cozy. I like that it's just apples because those are my favorite trees. And I just, I think the placement of it is super cute too. And then up here, this is sort of like an area where you can buy sort of the local apples that are on the island. I think this area is really nice. It took a while to get that apple box. And then these are just some cakes and stuff, like birthday cakes. I'll go ahead and show you my Nook's Cranny. So this is how this area turned out. They're sort of secluded. I probably should have done like a city area or a shopping district. But this part up here is so nice. I can just imagine just the view of that is so pretty. My Able sisters. I did try to decorate it a little bit, but there's really not a lot up here. I am going to go ahead and show you my beach over here. There's the same thing, just not a lot of stuff. Just sort of scattered items. These 2 little items together I think look cute, but there's not a lot over there. And then this is the right side of my island where there is virtually nothing over here. There was a little build and I tore it down, but now there's just a farm area. So this is actually, all of this is new. Those are just some extra holly bushes. And then this is my actual crop, section. So I have all the crops. These are my carrots, and we have our tomatoes. We have all of our pumpkins over here. I just moved this area from another part of my island. And these are our wheats and potatoes. So we did collect them all. I like the way this area turned out. When I renovate the island, I'm probably going to keep this the same. I like it over here by the beach. And over here we just have a little painting area. I wish I had a different color paint set because I don't feel like it matches, but this is just such a cute area, right? And it's so simple to make. But yeah, this farm area is probably my favorite part on the island too. Maybe because it's new. Yeah, don't look at this. I actually forgot to, scuff that away. I'm going to go ahead and show you my neighborhood. This is how it turned out. It's pretty basic. I wish that I had given each villager a little bit more of a yard. You'll see kind of when we go up the stairs, these two inside ones, they do have yards. And I think I'm going to renovate this area first to go ahead and give every villager sort of like a yard similar. But for right now, all they have is sort of like a porch area. That one's probably my favorite. It's so cute. But yeah, this is what we have right now. They're probably all going to get moved back soon. Up here, this is sort of like a lodge area that I created. I didn't have a lot of inspiration for this online. I just really loved the log furniture. So I just imagined this being really cozy like in the winter time. This is a bathtub that I imagine would be like a really cool hot tub. And I just think, yeah, I think this would be really nice in the winter time. And this is the perfect time for stargazing. Like right here in this area, this is actually the highest point on the island with like the clearest view of the horizon. So this is one of the best places to come at night if you're trying to get some stars. So that's why I put that telescope and stuff over there. This is my other breeding ground. It's not that successful. These little lily of the valleys, they just sprouted today, and I don't know where I'm going to put them. I just saw them today. I don't know how long they've been there. Over here to the right, we have a real orchard. I have everything here except cherries. I do like the idea of having an orchard. I don't think that will change. I like having access to every fruit at any time, and also I just think when these are decorated, they're really nice. I haven't decorated mine at all. And then this is like a rock garden. Not my favorite. I don't love all of the rock items. I do want to do like a real rock garden with my spawned rocks on the island, so I'll probably do that soon. And then this is how my museum turned out. Yeah, this is how it turned out. I did do sort of like a rainbow flower area. I actually really love it. But I didn't do a lot with my museum. This was actually one of the last things when I was trying to progress my island that I did a build for. And then over here, of course, this is Red's, secret beach. I haven't decorated this at all either. Over here, this is a land bridge. I wanted to incorporate a land bridge really bad. And then there's my other lily of the valley. That was my first one. But I incorporated that land bridge. I'm not sure if it really goes well together, if it flows well. But I'm glad I had one. And this just leads you back to my nooks. But for today, I'm going to use the new vine ladder. That's super cute. And yeah, that's pretty much my whole island. And as you can see, there's just so much open space here to do other builds. I was never into the fair items, but the new fair items, I'm really into them. So I'll probably try to do a city, a little bit of a cityscape situation with all of the new city items. I think they're really cute. And then sort of leave a couple of the natural elements to the other side of the island where we sort of have a city side and a countryside. So I think that's what I'm going to be working on for the next couple of weeks, as well as obviously decorating for Christmas. I haven't gotten any Christmas items yet. I'll probably start time traveling a little bit to sort of get ahead and get a couple of items to put out. But yeah, we'll see how long that takes, and hopefully it is completed by around Christmas time. And thank you so much to anyone who has made it this far in the video. I'm super pleased to have been able to record this for you guys and to share my first ever island. So hopefully there's more to come in the future. And thanks again for watching.